Hi everyone, it's Becky with Mickey World Travel. So I wanted to make a video showing you guys what I have in my owner locker. What my husband and I have in our owner locker. So if you didn't know what owner locker is, or if you've never heard of it, it is this great service that is offered in the Orlando area. And you basically fill this tote. There's different sizes. And you can have it dropped off to your Orlando area resort. So right now we are staying at Hilton Grand Vacation SeaWorld. But we've had it delivered to our Walt Disney World resort. I know they deliver to a majority of the Hiltons, if not all the Hiltons. I know that they deliver to Marriott's. They deliver to a lot of different hotels. So this is a really great option if you're somebody who travels once a year down to the Orlando area. Maybe you travel twice a year. And it holds a lot of stuff. And it has been an absolute game changer for our travel needs. Because you don't need to travel with as much in your suitcase. So let's take a look. So we already had some needs. So we've already opened this. And if you look right here, this is the video I took the other day of our owner locker arriving to us. So as you can see, there are special zip ties that are placed once it is picked up by owner locker so that when it comes back to you, you can tell that your owner locker is secure and it has not been tampered with. So you twist off the zip tie and then you are able to open your owner locker and get to your belongings. I also forgot how to open it and it only opens from one side. So here's me struggling. And if you look right here, we're back with the stuff. I have Crocs. These were a purchase that I made when we were here during some particularly bad weather, and now I keep them in my owner locker because I just haven't found a solution for wet socks, wet shoes. So these actually live in my owner locker. So these stay here, and I actually use them to go to pools, water parks, down to the spa. If I'm at a hotel or resort where you're going somewhere to do laundry, this is actually my go-to. My husband actually has a pair of shoes that live in the owner locker. Also separately, and this was in here, but we actually have this whole like toiletry bag situation. Like it just holds like everything, and I actually keep like a whole bag of makeup like in here. So if you want a video of me breaking this down like specifically, I'd be happy to do that. So we also have a spare change of clothes. So if you say you got separated from your luggage, right? You need a spare change of clothes. Specifically, this is my husband's spare change of clothes. That's one of his Star Wars shirts, spare pair of pants, a backpack, so we make sure that we have a park bag or in case we just need to switch things out. So these are something that we tried that I don't know if we're ever going to use again. Sorry, I like needed two hands to be able to open that Ziploc. So what these are is these are actually shoe covers that go up and over your shoes to like keep them dry. Now, I saw the Grippies and I had really high hopes. They apparently work for some people. I'm too accident prone. We have Ziploc bags. Lots of Ziploc bags. So this used to be my park bag. So I'm actually going to do a park bag packing video, probably with this and maybe my Loungefly. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do both. Maybe I'll do one. But this used to be my park bag. I still really, really love it. The issue is me and not the bag. So I like sling bags. Those are my favorite. But I keep this one in here in case I need a bag, and also it's packable. Like the whole thing is like in here. It's pretty awesome. Spare pair of sunglasses. So over here we have 2 spare ponchos, like reusable spare ponchos. In every single park bag, we put a disposable rain poncho in, and I actually carry 2 because if you go on a water ride and you don't want something to get soaked, these are absolutely great to just like tie up, put them around your bag, put them around your merch that you're carrying around or whatever it may be, and like then the thing's gonna stay dry. Or, you know, Orlando rain showers just pop up. So these are great to have in the bag, and they're really compact, very thin, and like they were not that much on, you know, the Amazon. So those go in all the bags. So all some more toiletries. So these are like the travel size, various different things. Like seriously, this holds so much stuff. So we have the sunburn relief, and then my Savior. So I use this as a anti chafe. So like to prevent like any sort of skin irritation or anything like that. Like this is what I use, and since I started using it, it hasn't been an issue. So there's that. Like absolute like lifesaver. I actually even have a small tube that I keep in my park bag now. So there's that. Husband's little side holder thingy-majig. So we actually have, so this is a great find, and I really, really like it. I'm totally disassembling this box, and Tyler and I can put it back together. So these are laundry detergent sheets. So you actually take the sheet and you can just throw it in, and that is your laundry detergent. So at some of the resorts, you have the ability to actually do some laundry, and I have found that this has been the easiest way to be able to get your laundry done, and it's very like space efficient. Like it fits right in here. We're able to get a lot of loads done. The laundry is clean. It smells clean. It feels clean. So even if you just have your clothes that get soaking wet after a Florida rainstorm and you just want to do a quick load of laundry, these are absolutely great. So box of razors, like the so I actually like keep a actual legit razor rather than a disposable. So like it's just the replacements, because that's the nice part about the owner locker is like instead of needing to make do with something, I can have something that I actually care about. So feminine hygiene products, some cold and flu stuff. Let's see. Oh, so this is more stuff for like hair. I wanted to be able to like switch out like headbands. Aha. This is actually something I kind of need right now. So this is pods of dishwasher detergent, right? So I have the pod right here, can run a load of dishes, get our water bottles clean, all that good stuff. Super great. So this is actually something that I've kind of switched to. So this is a dryer ball. So this actually, there was supposed to be 2, but one has not been lost by the owner locker. It was lost on our trip in earlier this year. So this helps helps dry your clothes without a dryer sheet. So to save space in here, I actually ordered these off of Amazon. There's a couple different types. I really like it. I think it works pretty well. I do find that 2 is better than just the 1, but I'll just have to get some more. So these are pretty awesome. This was a great find. These are shoe dryers. So you actually like stick them, you plug them in, you plug them in and you stick them right into your shoe and it dries them. So if your shoes get wet in the Florida rain, you stick them in your shoe, turn it on, and it dries your shoes. And it actually works. Like it actually works. So these are absolutely great. I might have to like link them because this was like a fantastic find. Let's see. So I have these, never needed to use them, but we have them just in case we do. And I also, somebody gifted us, or I found them. I don't know. I'm not sure how I acquired these, but these are the cooling towels. So they're in here. My husband and I literally have never used them, but they are great. And they have a little carabiner, so that's really handy and helpful. So they do live and exist in here. These are his water shoes. My water shoes are, of course, the Crocs over there. These are his water shoes. So they live and exist in here. This is an extra bag. This is actually how I've been carrying my laundry, but I have seen other people like get the foldable laundry baskets. Shout out to our old favorite barbecue place and Zeb's in New Hampshire. But that's how we've been carrying our laundry thus far. It works pretty well. And then these are repackable like backpacks. So like they just pack away for you to be able to like actually just have additional backpacks. Tyler loves backpacks. Like he loves backpacks. He's like a bag man. So this is a small sewing kit for emergency repairs, and like literally we have ponchos shoved everywhere because we make sure that we have them all the time. I personally like the ones with the open arms. I don't like the ones with the actual sleeves. They annoy me and silly like that. And then we have, like I said, emergency cold medicine. So this is our owner locker. Let me know if you have any questions. Adventure awaits. Bye, guys.